new shoe day. So for my new shoes, I went with the Puma Deviate Nitro 3. I've never worn Puma shoes before, so this is my first time getting them. I went to the shop to get some Asics Nova Blast. They didn't have my size. And then also, Asics Nova Blast have been put on the ban list by Ironman and also by the IAAF. So it's just because the stack height is too high. So theoretically, you can't wear them in any sanctioned race. I probably wouldn't ever wear my Nova Blast when I'm doing a race, but you know, just to be on the safe side, you know, you never know. I have in the past rocked up at a race wearing one pair of runners and forgot to change them and then end up doing the racing. So yeah, look, I didn't want to go down that road, so I just went with the Puma instead. So these were in the shop. Like I said, I've never worn Puma before, but I thought I'd give them a try. I put them on the shop just to walk around a bit and they felt really comfortable. I tried them on with the Nova Blast. They felt actually a little bit more comfortable. I've taken them out. I've done a couple of runs in them so far. So today's Friday, so I ran 10k every day. So I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I had 40k easy running in them. Okay, I've driven over to Malahide Castle. I'm going to go out and have a little bit of a run. Today I'm going to put a little bit of tempo into the 10k easy run. And I'm going to see how it feels running in the Nitro, in the Puma Nitro, once I put a little bit of intensity. I've had a couple of runs in them. So far I feel pretty good. Yeah, equally as good as an Nova Blast, I would say. Maybe not as cushiony, but still they feel comfortable. But today, yeah, I'll give them a little bit of a push today on a tempo run and see how they fare up once I'm moving. Okay, today's run is going to be just a 10k, a little bit of push, a little bit of a light effort. See how it feels. See how the Puma Nitros feel. Okay, so just clipping along at 4:39 per kilometre. Shoes feel good. They're a little bit more rigid than the Nova Blast, but I think that might be a good thing for me. I'm quite hard wearing on shoes, but they feel comfy so far. Okay, that's the run done. 4:20 on the last kilometre, 4 minutes 20. Felt really good. Yeah, the Nitros feel good. I like them. I love the colour. And the Nova Blast this year have a bit of a manky colour, which is probably the main reason why I didn't buy them. But yeah, overall these shoes are really good. I've never worn Puma before, but yeah, this is my first time buying Puma. Not a shoe I really ever thought about buying before, but yeah, overall a really good shoe. I really liked it. Yeah, looking forward to doing on Sunday. I'll probably do the long run and wear the Nitros and see how they feel. They do feel quite firm across the midfoot, which is, like I said, it's probably something that's good for me because I'm quite hard wearing on shoes. But overall, it's a really nice shoe. I really enjoyed running it. And today, Friday, I went out and I did a 10k, kind of light tempo. I was running at like 4:39 per kilometre average, and I actually found them really nice. Like I said in the video, so like I mentioned in the video there when I'm out on the road, they feel a little bit more rigid, just coming across here, way more rigid than the Vaporfly, and that's probably because they have this power plate in the middle, and it might be something got to do with that. It wasn't an uncomfortable feeling. It just felt like there was a little bit, there wasn't as much give. The Nova Blasts are much more kind of foamy and feel a little bit more springy. But these, I do like these. I'm more than pleasantly surprised by this shoe. The kind of I'll use this for all my easy runs during the week. I'll use it for some tempo runs. If I'm stuck, and I probably will wear it for some interval runs, but I tend to use either my Pegasus or my old Vaporflies from my if I'm doing any short sharp intervals like 1 minute on 1 minute off, or even 400s or even up to 800s. I can use my old Vaporflies that I don't use to race anymore. But yeah, this shoe will definitely, I'll use this for some of them. I really like the colour in it. I think all running shoes should have a really nice colour. I don't get why they just kind of choose these boring, dull, kind of autumny colours for running shoes. They should be like, Like, look at that. That looks like a fast shoe. Yeah, but like I said, I've never worn Puma before. So far, like I said, only done 50k in it so far, and I really, really like it. It's the sole feels great. The grip is great. I run at the same place all the time, Malahide Castle. There's a couple of shoes I have, particularly the Pegasus. When it's like this morning, it was a little bit damp and there's a little bit of moss on the ground because kind of winter's over. It's getting a little bit warm, so there is some moss on the ground. And I find when I wear my Pegasus, sometimes when I'm turning, I feel like I'm almost about to slide. I sometimes get that in the Novablast, but the soles in them are warm pretty much now. But these felt really good this morning. I wasn't kind of conscious that I was trying to slow down because I was conscious of falling. So yeah, the sole is good. They feel good. And I will definitely use this going forwards. If I see these in the shop again, I will definitely pick up another pair because plan is to do quite a lot of running this year. So I'm going to need quite a few running shoes. I'm not one of these people who kind of rotates my shoes a lot. I'll just keep wearing these for all my easy runs and my long runs. Well, I'll use this in a long run on Sunday and let you know how it is. But I'll tend to use this pretty much until it's worn out. That's what I did with the Novablast. I bought my Novablast, I think, in early October, and they've pretty much done me up until now with all my easy runs, and they're kind of getting a little bit worn. I still keep them in the car, which so that if I ever leave the house and I kind of forget my clothes or forget something or forget my running shoes, I always have a pair in the car. So I have an old pair of I had an old pair of Adidas Light Strike in the car, so I'll just get rid of them now, throw in the old Novablast, and I'll keep these. But any day I forget these, I'll wear the Novablast. That's kind of how I do my shoe rotation. Yeah, I just kind of wear the one shoe for all runs, except like I said, if I'm doing some fast interval stuff, which I'm not doing at the moment, but if I am, I'll maybe use the Nike Pegasus or the Vaporfly, like I mentioned. But yeah, so overall this is a really good shoe. Highly recommend it. If you're looking for kind of just a mid-section, a shoe that can do you kind of day in, day out, if you're just kind of weekend warrior, you're not worrying about anything other than just a little bit of comfort and a little bit of function, this is absolutely a fantastic shoe. And like I said, Puma is just not a brand that I ever went to before. It's not a brand I ever thought about before. And it was literally just luckily that I saw it in the shop, picked it up, tried it on, perfect. So yeah, well worth a try out if you're looking for something different. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this little kind of shoe review. Yeah, remember guys, run far, run fast, and most of all, run sensible.